Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, July 23rd, 2018. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. A recent graduate of the Charlestown Primary School, Jaron Webb, has been awarded the Ministry of Youth Test of Standards Award for achieving the best results for 2018, an average of 90.1%. The award came in the form of an annual scholarship of $750 for Webb's secondary school and sixth form career.
But I'm happy this afternoon that the scholarship recipient is a male. I'm always very delighted when our young men excel academically, because of course we know nowadays a lot of the males are getting involved in deviant behavior. So I want to congratulate Jaron for this feat, and I also want to congratulate his parents, Angela and Jerry, because I believe that the parents would have had a lot to do with young Jaron studying hard, being diligent, and excelling the way he did in being the top performer in the test of standards. So, young Jaron, I want to congratulate you. Job very well done. Congratulations, parents. But I also want to encourage you, as Mr. Glasgow would have indicated, that for you to hold on to the scholarship, you must maintain an average of above 80% or above, and you must conduct yourself properly as well. So the scholarship is not a given. It's a given for the 5 years, but you must continue to earn it.
During a brief ceremony on Thursday, July 19th, Minister of Youth, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, presented Webb with a scholarship award as well as a congratulatory letter and a certificate of excellence.
Honorable Eric Evelyn and the Ministry of Youth, I express my sincere thanks for this scholarship. I promise I will continue to work hard and strive to be the best. And I promise I will not get in bad company. Amen. Thank you very much once again.
We are sincerely hoping that Jaron too will be inspired to continue striving for excellence. Thanks once again, and this gesture is deeply appreciated.
One thing I would like to emphasize that Jaron will go on to be the state scholar. Thank you very much for all that has been done for us, and it's very encouraging. And like Ms. Monzak, I would like to encourage all the other children, especially the boys.
Jaron Webb is the fourth recipient of the Scholarship Award, which was initiated by the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams in 2015. Enhancing Agricultural Adaptive Capacity to Climate Variability is the title of a project that the Ministries of Agriculture in St. Kitts and Nevis, in collaboration with the Republic of China Taiwan's Technical Mission, will be introducing in the Federation. At the launch of the project on Thursday, July 19th, at the Emergency Operations Center at Long Point, Permanent Secretary Huey Sargent noted that the NIA's Ministry of Agriculture is pleased to partner with the Taiwan Technical Mission.
And what I like about this project, it brings a certain level of technology towards agriculture. And it seeks to build capacity, basically teaching us and providing information to all of us so that we can make better decisions. We are literally at the mercy of Mother Nature. And the crops and the livestock have to be nurtured. And with the information that this project will provide for us, we would be in a better position to ensure food security. And that is why I'm finding today's session very important. It seeks to teach us the best way we can adapt our operations and practice to ensure food security on the island.
The Department of Agriculture, along with the Nevis Disaster Management Department, will be involved in the project.
The disaster management is the custodian of the current flood management system here on Nevis, and we have a network of rain gauges around the island, and we do monitor and maintain these facilities. This station that would be added to the network has additional sensors that would be used to monitor the soil temperature, and not only soil temperature, but we also collect the wind speeds at the site where it will be mounted. It's important for us not only to have and maintain local knowledge, but it's important for us to have the scientific data to correlate what we have been experiencing over the years. The importance of analysis of our data is important to give us informed decision making, to know what to plant, when to plant, and also how it impacts our animals.
According to Yu Min Lin, head of the Taiwan Technical Mission, the project will involve the setting up of 4 core agricultural weather stations to collect accurate and real-time meteorological data, introducing agriculture adaptive techniques, and building a disseminated and integrated agricultural information platform to provide assistance for farmers. The Ministry of Health on Wednesday, July 18th, concluded a chronic disease self-management program, an initiative aimed at promoting healthy living for persons with chronic conditions. The 6-week program was facilitated by food and nutrition specialist, executive chef Michael Henville, and nurse Jacqueline France.
This program really started because I'd have to say the Ministry of Health, government as a whole, saw it as something that was needed in the community and in the federation. We're facing some tough health decisions here as a country, where things are, we kind of put our health on the back seat and kind of put other things in front, and it's not how we should be. Our health should be number one at all times. So this whole program was also in conjunction with Stanford University in the States. And the chronic disease and self-management program is something really that everyone can do on a daily basis.
During the closing ceremony, a number of the participants gave some feedback about the program.
Up to this morning, someone called me and said, as I went for my morning walk, and she wanted to ask me a question pertaining to something with herself, and thank the Lord I was able to share, give her some insight. And this is from something I've learned here from the chronic disease self-management.
Coming into this workshop, I never used to read labels. I used to go into the supermarket and whatever piques my interest, the package might be bright, and I just put it in the cart and just go. But when we started reading labels and all these things, I started checking my sodium content, and I was amazed. So I just want to say thank you to you all for this workshop.
I'm a person that I had this bad habit of, if I going from here next door, jumping in my car and driving. And coming to the workshop has really encouraged me to walk more. The fact that we were accountable and had to give an account for how we're performing, it helped, especially for me in terms of drinking water. And I'm really thankful for the information. And it's all left to us now to make good use of the information, not only for ourselves, but where we can assist others. And I want to thank those who would have organized it and the facilitators very much.
I would like to say thanks to Jacqueline and Mr. Henville. I came to this workshop with a lot of doubt because I'm a diabetic, and I used to be afraid of going places because I'm saying, suppose I go somewhere and I get sick, or suppose I fly, go out and I get sick. What's going to happen? But then after coming to this session, I can go anywhere and do anything at any time.
Also present was Officer in Charge of the Health Promotion Unit, Nadine Cathy Keynes, one of 4 trainers for the program on Nevis. Keynes noted that the workshop was one in a series of similar programs which will take place around the island. Some 13 participants were presented with certificates of completion at Wednesday's closing ceremony. Still to come.
On the 27th, we will be holding an expo here at the former Credit Union Complex.
We'll give you the details after this break.
The Caribbean's greatest summer line. Yeah, it's country around the time. 44 years we here. I know you love it here. Festivities, we love the
Welcome back. A canning, fermenting, and preserving workshop, which is being put on by the Small Enterprise Development Unit SIDU, will come to a close on Friday, July 27th with an expo. That is according to Business Development Officer Wanda Thompson.
We are conducting a canning workshop here from the 16th of July to the 27th, a 10-day workshop. We will be focusing on canning and preserving of our local foods. We have mango in season right now, so we'll be making use of that. We're also going to make use of beets. We're going to be making chutneys and other preserves using our local foods that we have here. The workshop is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily, and we have 12 participants who are eager and keen to learn about this type of process. We have grouped our members, and from here on out, they will now be considered as a business, and they will have to work with each other from this group project and work towards labeling and marketing themselves as a business within their group.
Friday's expo will take place at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Complex.
We will be showcasing all that we learned, all that we've done. We'll be having them on sale, and the participants or the business persons will now be able to showcase what they've done and market themselves in the Nevis public.
The workshop facilitator is Timothy Prescott, a certified natural product formulator and a practicing herbal researcher from Barbados. Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, made several important stops during his short tour in Nevis on Thursday, July 19th. According to the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, Prime Minister Harris, who was accompanied by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Osmond Petty, began his tour with a visit to the prison farm, where he spoke with Chief Officer Sean Edwards. He was given a brief tour of the facilities and was brought up to date with some of the initiatives being undertaken by the officers in the areas of rehabilitation and making the prison more self-sufficient. The Prime Minister also used the opportunity to meet the residents, making sure to have individual introductions. He disclosed his intentions to return for a follow-up visit. Prime Minister Harris also visited the federal office in Charlestown. Upon arrival, he was joined by Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, Osbert De Souza, and Senior Assistant Secretary Chelisa Rollins. They met with the members of staff to hear their concerns, better understand the day-to-day operations of the office, and to discuss how the functions of the office can be improved. The Prime Minister expressed his interest in making the space more functional and in expanding its services to also allow citizens and residents in Nevis to interact with him during specified periods. His final stop was at the Cotton Ground Police Station, where he met with the soldiers of the St. Kitts Nevis Defence Force who are posted in Nevis. The Defence Force has had personnel stationed in Nevis for several years now. Prime Minister Harris thanked them for their dedicated service to the country and their commitment to the safety and security of the people of Nevis. He asked them about their work experience so far and encouraged them to communicate any concerns they have. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.